Well, good afternoon. Today we have a wonderful patient here who's been kind enough to share her story with us. This is Marie, and Marie has some amazing things to share, not just about herself, but with her daughters as well. They've both been under chiropractic care for a number of months, and Marie's going to share their story with us. So Marie, why don't you start off first with how did we meet?
We met at the teddy bear picnic. It was July of 2012,
right.
and it was in passing. I saw Dr. Tyler's stand, and I was a little curious, but I walked by, and just at the end of the teddy bear picnic, I said, you know what, why not? So then you examined me.
Excellent. And so obviously you started care with me, and why don't you tell the viewers, what were you suffering with prior to chiropractic care?
I was suffering with a lot of back pain, upper and lower back. I was suffering with a lot of migraines very frequently. The migraines would start at the base of my neck and would come over and around to my eyes. It was very, very difficult to function. I was suffering with vertigo as well, and a lot of pain in my body.
Yeah, even hand numbness too,
yes,
as well?
I had continuous numbness in both of my hands from my wrist to my fingertips, which was, again, very difficult to function.
Right. So what was your life like back then?
Things really slowed down for me, just because, again, I was in constant pain, and I wasn't able to, with the numbness in my hands, I wasn't able to grasp a lot of things. I was dropping a lot of things, and I was just not able to be the person I used to be. You know,
which was who?
Exercising a lot, out with my girls, with my kids, and you know, just being very active.
Right.
And with all the pain and the vertigo and the numbness, it was really hard for me to function.
And so how did this affect your relationships with, say, like your children?
Well, a lot of things we didn't get to do. Again, and Mommy's not feeling well, so we got to do something else. Mommy's not feeling well, so we can't go to the park. Or like I said, a lot of times, because Mommy couldn't do things, my kids found other things to entertain themselves. They got a lot closer, I have to say that. But yeah, my life and our life just slowed right down.
Wow. What has happened throughout the last number of months since we started care with you? What kind of transitions and leaps and hurdles have we overcome, and where are you today?
I have overcome a lot, if not all, of my pain.
Wow.
The numbness in my hands have disappeared. Well, they're gone. Yeah. Thank God for that. The pain in my lower back and my upper back are gone. I'm not getting the vertigo. I'm not getting any vertigo. The migraines come like maybe once in a blue moon. And yeah, it's just things have really, really changed for the better, and I really thank God for that.
And so how has your life changed since then? Your relationship with your family, with work maybe, and with other things involved? And what other things have you started to take on now that you weren't able to do before?
Well, I'm exercising a lot more. I'm able to go to the gym a lot more, which was something that I did a lot.
Great. Being
with my kids, I'm able to, you know, go to the park with them more. We're able to take our walks like we used to do, and I'm not so tied up in my pain. I'm not always in bed or just lying on the couch, just hoping that, you know, the pain would subside so I could get up.
Yeah.
Now I'm up and I'm at 'em. So
that is amazing.
Yeah.
So full of energy, full of life.
Yes.
And so what you've been through, clearly there are lots of people out there who are probably going through a lot of similar things that you have been through in the past. Yeah. If you just hypothetically were walking by somebody down the road and you understood that they were suffering what you went through, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to definitely give chiropractic care a shot. And even when I started, I was still a little skeptical about it, but I stuck it out because I felt the results. And just listening and hearing other people talk about chiropractic care, I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I did. So what I would say is try it and stick with it.
Tell us about your kids, your children. What have they been through since starting chiropractic care?
Well, my youngest was suffering from seasonal asthma, and every time the seasons change, my youngest would have an asthma attack. Since she has started chiropractic care, I'm very, very happy to say Aaliyah, my youngest, has not had an asthma attack.
Wow.
When the seasons change, she might get a runny nose, but no asthma attacks.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how has
that's
that
great.
changed your life? Because what was it like before?
We know when it would come on,
Right.
so we would have the puffers ready.
Right.
Now the puffers are in a drawer. My youngest is like, "Mommy, no, don't worry."
Wow.
So I'm like, it's the seasons are changing. You gotta get ready, Mommy. It's okay, don't worry. So she has known the difference as well.
Yeah.
Which is really good.
That is life changing.
Yes.
Absolutely. And what about your eldest?
She was suffering from headaches,
Hmm.
and she has not complained about headaches.
That's great.
I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Because when a child has headaches, you know something's wrong. With an adult that has headaches, it's like, okay, I need to sleep more or I need to rest more. And she is a lot more energetic. And yeah, the headaches.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome too. And you mentioned that she's done better in school.
Yes.
How can you explain a little more about that?
Well, she's more focused.
Great.
I find that my eldest, she is more, like I said, she's more alert, which was a problem as well. Because I find now she's sleeping better as well. And
Great.
She's coming with 90s instead of 60s.
Wow.
70s instead of 50s.
Oh
It's
my
excellent.
goodness.
Yeah.
Wow, from 60 to 90s? Amazing.
It is.
Wow.
It really is.
Last question, Marie. Where do you think you'll see your future be with chiropractic?
Well, definitely still with chiropractic care.
Okay.
Definitely. I would definitely do this as long as I can, as long as I will, as long as I will continue to do it. And I will definitely do the things that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to skydive.
Wow.
And with the pain and stuff that I've been suffering with, I put that on the back burner.
Excellent. Right.
Things that I've thought I wouldn't be able to do, I'm embracing it. I'm going to do it with this chiropractic care, and knowing that my body's going to heal, I'm going to do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You couldn't have said any better, Marie. So I guess our next video will be after you do that skydive. So our next goal is the skydive. So maybe next year we'll have another video and Marie will tell us her experience with skydiving.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Well, thank you so much, Marie, for spending these 5 minutes with us and allowing the viewers to see the transition and the transformation that you've been through.
Yes.
So this is Dr. Tyler signing off, and Marie here as well. And thank you again. Okay.